I can't imagine this going over one video, but even if it were, I have to start playing some of these games. I mean, I haven't really played anything in like the past 4 months, possibly five. Like, I'm not even kidding. So this is getting made because of, I believe, I'm not sure what YouTube.zip was about, but oh yeah, it's what I'm doing now. Yeah, so it's just that's the way it looks after I click on the playlist. That's the way. So this actually reminds me, like, you know, outside of the fact that these issues are happening, one thing I notice a lot of people have a problem with that they don't seem to understand outside. For one, none of this should be happening. It's happening, but of course, we all know it's happening on a daily basis. Another issue outside of some of the main ones people have with the problems are the whole varying degree thing. And this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So a lot of these disorientations, it's made apparent from the very beginning. Like for instance, Pokemon Ultra Moon Island scanning for Onyx. Okay, this is supposed to be the first video, part 61. 62 is supposed to be the second video. It's in complete reverse order, but it's reflected right here in the start of the playlist. So they're kind of letting you know right off the bat that the second video is going to be shown first from the play, from like right for instance, Super Mystery Dungeons in straight order. First video, second video. The first video is represented in the thumbnail accordingly. So not only is Pokemon Ultra Moon Island scanning for Onyx messed up, but at least like they're letting you know off the bat that the second video is going to be first in the playlist and then it goes in reverse. This is what I mean about the varying degrees. The whole idea, the whole problem with having issues with varying degrees. Like you know, YouTube.zip is reversed in the same way Pokemon Ultra Moon Island Scanning for Onyx is, but in this instance, it would appear as if the first video would be represented accordingly once you click on the playlist, but it's just not. So, you know, same issue, but they're happening in different ways. Um, this same varying degrees issue that I'm talking about, that I'm highlighting here between these two playlists, playlist right here and playlist right here, is just another example of how they either don't understand or don't appreciate what we're asking them to do, which is to stop. Um, I don't know how to explain the disorientation period. I for damn sure don't know how to explain the disorientation as it, with something like what they did to YouTube.zip 8. The disorientation in and of itself is a threat. Your behavior is incredibly alarming. And then I'm getting on here, and it's an issue within an issue that's essentially the same issue that's not happening in a bigger issue. Does that, so, I'm not gonna, in the future, I can't, I have stuff to do. I can't continue to sit here, excuse me, and just do this. So I guess the only saving grace out of all of this, would be that if Audacity works out in the future as far as just recording audio on my laptop, between that and the fact that I can work from there and play from there, hopefully the uploads will start soon, because I have the ability to export videos in 4K. It's giving me kind of bigger incentive to just play and edit knowing that they'll look better. But I haven't gotten a chance to get around to doing that because I'm having to make these. Which leads me to my second point, which is that going forward in the future, if it's over in one video, I'll just combine the recordings. I know some of the earlier installments of YouTube.zip were just like, the 10-minute Bandicam videos, but I really thought at some point that it would stop. but this is turning into some kind of sick game that I didn't appreciate before, long before the second channel got created. So I'm a little bit concerned now for a number of reasons, but um, you know, I will get back on the microphone as soon as I can. I hope to have a lot of these videos uploaded in 4K, and um, hopefully Audacity will work out as well as far as just having a solid audio recording option on my laptop. So, going forward, a lot of these installments, there will be more. This is not the end. Um, Last night I had to make and create at least one installment on either channel outside of the an kind of terrifying ban that I got in Pokemon Unite, and here I am making two more on either channel the very next day, and within that they're varying degrees as far as the second channel is concerned. So, if I go over one video, I'll just have to combine them. Um, I've gotten some cloud storage recently, so I can store a lot more things in general. Um, between that and the fact that I can upload video or say edit videos in 4K, I'm rather excited. It will be kind of a hassle to go back and make voiceovers for everything, but it might make for a cleaner video because doing voiceovers like this is a lot harder than going back and doing a voiceover in a video that's already been edited, which is what I'm probably going to do going forward. But as far as the YouTube.zips are concerned, like, right here for 7, where it has 5 videos in the playlist, I'm just going to combine those into one. It'll be a 50-minute video. It's pretty clear that they're just not going to stop, you know, um, doing this. And, you know, I know yesterday I said if this goes on forever, then so be it. But we have to be realistic. I have things to do, and I don't have time to be, you know, like how this continues to happen is just, I don't know. See, like here I am. I just happened to be looking at Bandicam just now, and it shot up like 3 seconds over the course of a second. The very first fucking installment that I made on the second channel, it wasn't even, the timer didn't even start till 3 seconds after I clicked the record button. It's the little things on top of, the Pokemon Unite ban, what I just saw, what happened in the first YouTube.zip on the second channel with the same Bandicam, what it means to uninstall both of those from my laptop, why I'm on my home computer and the USB that has to be plugged in, why none of this is working on my new laptop, why my playlists are in reverse order, why every fucking day it's happening as soon as I wake up again and again and again. And then, for instance, like right here, I'm highlighting criminal activity here in YouTube.zip 8 that exists right here in Pokemon Ultra Moon Onyx scanning for Onyx. The same issue is happening in a different way off a video I just made yesterday. So, YouTube.zip going forward is going to be voiceovers. The videos will probably, if it goes over 10 minutes, I'm just going to combine them. I mean, at this rate, so